You should think happy thoughts until this is over.
There's no turning back now.
It's not that we don't like you because you're different. It's because you're evil and different.
You are no longer part of the system. You are above the system, over it, beyond it. We're them. We're they.
This can pass as childish mischief. But sometimes it's a danger signal for mischief far more serious than just kid stuff.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Sopranos creator David Chase has answered a very pressing question regarding his Sopranos prequel movie, The Many Saints of Newark. Will we see Tony Soprano in the film? The answer is yes. Now, since the film is set in the 1960s, it enables Chase and company to skirt around the tragic fact that James Gandolfini, who so famously played Tony Soprano, passed away in 2013. As a result, the Tony we see in The Many Saints of Newark will be around 8 or 9 years old. The genesis of Tony Soprano. The Many Saints of Newark is set against the 1969 Newark race riots and will be in theaters in late spring. Yesterday on CBS's The Talk, actor Ken Jeong was asked about people wanting him to host the Oscars.
For the past few weeks, so many people have been suggesting that you host the Oscars. How do you feel about it?
I honestly think that it's because of success of Crazy Rich Asians that I'm even mentioned in the conversation. I think again the power of that movie. John Chu, the director, called it, it's not a movie, it's a movement, and I think it's because of that. Like names like mine are now being in the mix for other jobs that normally does not exist. So to me, it's just an honor not to be nominated. It really is, guys. So.
Well, would you do it?
Yeah. Oh, I would cater. I would be a medic on it. I would do. I would do it all. Oh my God, I would do cue cards. Yeah. I would put leather on the seats. Yeah. It is just an honor.
Morgan Freeman here to inspire you to keep your New Year's diet. Now, it's been a few weeks. By now, you're dreaming about Pop-Tarts and ham. And it feels like every food truck you pass says, "Come on, Tubby, you know you want a taco." Hell, I don't blame you. Food is what you turn to when you're stressed. And you're stressed because of your diet. That's called a conundrum. By now, you're so lusty for calories, hearing drum made you think drumsticks. Which leads to thinking about gravy, mashed potatoes, Kit Kats, and that nacho bar at 7-Eleven. Hell, I don't even think I'm inspiring you anymore. I probably made things worse. But you don't care, 'cause I'm Morgan Freeman, and I make everything sound beautiful. So hang in there and be strong, Tubby.
That Russian lawyer in the Trump Tower meeting, Natalie Veselnitskaya, has been charged with money laundering. This is really amazing. Her name, Veselnitskaya, is a Russian word that means orange ass clown gets impeached. Here's an interesting fact. Since it's been installed, the Donald Trump robot in Disney's Hall of Presidents has lied 2,367 times and has paid off 4 female robots to keep quiet. Still with Trump for a second, and to be totally fair, Donald Trump's casinos have been shut down longer than the government. Chef Mario Batali has had his 2 sexual assault charges dropped. Batali still faces the lesser charge of wearing a ponytail, orange Crocs with socks, and cargo pants. The new bachelor, Colton Underwood, is a former NFL player who claims he's a virgin. That's like working at Starbucks and claiming you've never served a douchebag. The Chinese city of Shenzhen announced that 99% of its taxis are now electric. Now the only thing polluting the air is the taxi drivers non-stop talking. The head of the Russian Orthodox Church says that smartphones could bring about the Antichrist. Well, I hope not. I hate spam phone calls. Once again, a major UK airport was forced to shut down due to someone illegally flying a drone. I was really hoping that marriage would force Prince Harry to grow up. In my worst possible nightmarish social situation, the first nude restaurant in Paris is closing after just a year due to not having enough customers. You know, flaming, burning candle wax, hot steaming coffee, and plastic seats made people just a little bit too nervous. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Margot Robbie will play Barbie in a new live-action movie. To prepare for the role, she's buying lots and lots of clothes and looking for a pathetic excuse of a boyfriend. Hey, the worst possible role model for little girls. Nobody gives a f***. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones took possession of a $250 million super yacht. But I'm sure it's a tasteful $250 million super yacht. Hey, ridiculous 1%. Nobody gives a f***. And the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook, says Apple's greatest contribution to mankind will be health. And yep, just like that, Apple's stock plummeted 47%. Hey, CEOs with delusions of grandeur. Nobody gives a f***. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.